Hi, Tim Kwan. Now, on a day waiting, they happen waiting this. So, welcome back to our channel. And by the way, guys, follow me on IG. I want to try my DJ skills. So I'll be going live by 7 p.m. I think on Sunday, Nigerian time, 7 p.m. Nigerian time, and I'll be, entertaining you guys with some of my DJ skills. It's not like I've ever done it before, but I'm gonna try. Okay, so you guys can send in your request, why I'm live, so I can play any music. It's gonna be old and new songs. All right, let's talk about Davido. Davido put out a statement that Chioma tested positive for the coronavirus. This is a sad news, right? Not just for Chioma, not just for Davido's family, for everybody, because it's life that we're talking about. Everybody on the street, whether you're rich or poor, your life is very, very important to me. I don't know about any other person, but to me. So I wouldn't say, oh, too bad or something. It's too bad for everybody that have tested positive, everybody that's struggling, to get well, or that was tested positive for the virus. I feel so bad about that, and not just Chioma. Now there were reports that this is publicity stunts. Davido is lying and all that. We're gonna come to that in a bit. But first, let's talk about the people Chioma might have made contact with. Now I don't know them like individually. Like I'm talking about the names. I have no idea. But there was a video that surfaced online. About those people that Chioma might have had contact with when she came back from UK, or I know she traveled overseas. There were pictures and videos of that. But Davido said everybody that went for the test alongside Chioma came back negative. That Chioma was the only person. I think that's what he's trying to say. But I'm thinking, how is that possible when it's virus that we're talking about here? I'm even shocked that Davido, didn't get the virus.
Update. Yeah. That's the parents there. Yes. Happy Mother's Day.
Somebody told me that, why would the government that kept complaining, test kits are limited, but Davido went with his entourage and they all got tested without even showing symptoms. You guys remember the case of Sydney Talker? Sydney Talker is an Instagram comedian. He said he has been showing symptoms for a while and he reached out to NCDC. He couldn't even reach NCDC. And NCDC came on social media to say, we reached out to this guy and he told us that it was a skit, he was just joking. And everybody started bashing Sydney Talker. But in actual fact, NCDC lied. Sydney Talker came back to say, look, I am still down. That didn't stop there. There have been a lot of people who came to social media to tell us that NCDC, what they do is they will wait to show symptoms because they don't want to waste test kits. Still speaking about Davido, the person was like, is it because Davido's father is rich? Like, this is the difference between a rich man and a poor man. Like, this guy got all his entourage tested, and there are people that don't even have money, but the NCDC said they should wait. Other people that were showing symptoms, you've refused to test them until they are really, really, really down, and you're really, really, really convinced that, okay, let us go ahead with the test. Before the news even got to us that Chioma tested positive or something, there were reports that Davido and Chioma got it. Now, Davido came out to clarify. Now, after the clarification, some people insist that Davido might be lying, that this is simply a publicity stunt, that Davido likes to take advantage of every situation. Now, here I am, and I'm like, Seriously, why would Davido even do that? This would be the dumbest thing to do. I wouldn't even want to believe that Davido is using this, to promote his song, to promote his music, or to promote his status. Like, why would he? I understand he's a musician, but not when people's life at stake here. Like, it's dangerous for an artist, for a big artist like him. I understand the reason why people believe that Davido might be lying, because Davido take advantage of every situation. I've made videos about that here before, but not for this. I want to believe that Davido is saying the truth, Now, let's talk about the cases. 8 new cases today. 1 death recorded. What? I don't really want to blame the government. Sometimes I kind of blame ourselves because we don't listen. It's just like we already know this particular devil. All we have to do is just to be careful. We know our government, right? Because they are the devil here. Why are we not careful as human beings? Why are we not careful? I'm going to explain. Don't worry. Let's keep going. America, trust me, is crazy in America. Italy, it's crazy. They even said that 51 doctors, that tested positive in Italy, doctors that were trying to help, died. 51 doctors died. That is huge. There are people who are taking advantage of this, exploiting other people, Nigerians. How are we helping ourselves? How? And that's why I say, are we really helping ourselves or killing ourselves? The face mask is being sold for 300 naira according to reports. I think my sister also told me about that. Like, the face mask is being sold for 300 naira. How are we going to solve this?
Niger, which way? Where are we taking everything as an opportunity to exploit people? Why? Look at face masks that used to be 50 naira. Even some people used to sell it 300 naira. Which people were the one using it? My brothers and sisters. Is it not Okada people? During dry season, Hammertown, they used it to cover their mouth and nose. All these women, market women that used to sweep roadside, waste bin carrier, in the dustbin, in the dirty, they were the ones using it. Bankers too, they do use it. All these IT students working at the banking sectors, counting money, they use it to protect themselves. But today, because of coronavirus, people are now selling it for 500 naira. Some are selling it 400 naira. The cheapest you can see it anywhere is for 300 naira. Niger, which way? Which way?
In fact, we don't even listen. Stay home, stay home, stay home. Nobody wants to stay home. I saw in the news that there was a couple's introduction disrupted by the police during this time. Like, this is the time that people could even think of doing introduction. To invite people for your introduction, for your couple's introduction or whatever. Is this the time? Sometimes we don't listen. Yeah, we could blame the government all we want, but we also have our own problem as a people. A school in Akure, Olajesu Secondary School, took their students on excursion to Akure Airport, Futa Zoo, and ShopRite. When I first saw this post, the question I asked is, where are the parents? Why would you even allow your child to leave your house? Look at how many they are to leave your house during this time just because of excursion. How are we helping ourselves? Also, there was a Christ Embassy Church that was shut down, in Abuja. But before that, this man had to lecture the people going to the church. You would even think he's a pastor. I think he's even more sensible than the pastor.
Nobody had come to torment the house of God. Nobody will do it. But it was clear, and we all understand very clearly what the Bible records and what Paul told the church of God that worshipped in Rome. In Romans 13, chapter 1, verses 1 and 2. He was very explicit that all authorities that be are ordained of the Lord, and these authorities bear rules that we all be properly governed. And even in Daniel 4:17 and 25, it was clear when Daniel spoke to the king and made things very clear that Jehovah reigneth in the kingdom of men and give this kingdom to people at periodic moments to guide the affairs of men. We don't like coming to do this. But when we see people and we understand the calamity we are all in, it's only up for us to understand that this is an extreme gathering. And we must tell ourselves the truth. In Galatians 2 verse 11, Paul says when Peter had come to Antioch, I withstood to his face because Peter was wrong. When something is wrong, let's be out to say, hey pastor, something is wrong, I'm not adding up here. When we come here now, you will go home and say, oh, some men had come in here to contravene and desecrate the house of the Lord. We ought not to have been here in the first place. You cannot hold this. It's wrong. We have gone on air, we've gone round, we have preached, we have appealed, we have begged, can't have begged. Everyone had come forward to beg you. We are appealing to you in the name of Jesus Christ, and whatever you hold dearly, please congregate him. Should not be for now. Let's gather unto ourselves and our family and pray unto God and pray unto him and seek his intervention that bound that does abide in Gilead will touch our land and touch humanity, and this will go off us and we can gather in our millions and look up to God in moments of bliss and say, God, you have done it again. But this we are doing at the moment is wrong.
Parishioners of this church in Texas just got a big surprise. Instead of asking for donations, the church is giving money back. That's right, Pastor Paul Masaccio handed out envelopes to each worshiper at 2 services. They contained checks worth $250, $500, or $1,000. All told, the church gave away $125,000.
According to the Commissioner for Health in Lagos State, coronavirus case may reach 39,000. That the only way we can prevent that from happening is if we sit at home. Now, I know people have been saying, how are we going to sit at home now? How are we going to do it? There's no money. You guys don't even provide light, and you guys didn't even do this. But if you get coronavirus, right? Why trying to work? Why trying to survive? It will even be more pain, because it will be times 2 pain. Because whether you like it or not, you're still going to face it. You're still going to go through it. The government still don't care. So if you go out there, risk your life, you catch the virus, hopefully you didn't die, but you finally caught the virus. Number one, you wouldn't be able to work. You'll be put in isolation. Maybe the government will feed you then, okay, but you'll be eating in pain. Right? So, it doesn't worth it. Now, speaking about the government and, the help that they have offered and all that, for me, do I think is enough? Yes, it can only be enough if there is no embezzlement. Nigeria have history of embezzlement, like leaders embezzling money. Right? Donald Trump, according to reports, Donald Trump just signed a 2.2 trillion financial stimulus package to help the United States citizens, citizen and permanent resident. I think a family, or a couple will get over $2,400, and if there's a kid in the family, I think the kid will have $500. This is helping the people, but I know that will not be possible in a country like Nigeria. We know. That is why I said, let's just run away from this thing. Let's just be careful with this. Now, there have been donations everywhere. $10 donated, even Dangote donated to help fight coronavirus. But where is it going to? Why can't the government, help out by paying certain amount of money just to help those that are sitting at home? But would they do it? They wouldn't even do it. Even the money people were donating, I don't even think they would make good use of it. Now, I don't know whether this is true or not, but ministers, according to reports, donate 50% of their salary to fight coronavirus. Are you kidding me? The ministers in Nigeria. I pray so. I believe nothing, none of it. You know, they're in a situation like this, these people usually like to play Nigerians. They usually like to come out like saints when they are not saints. If you guys really want to help Nigeria, pay money into their accounts and provide more test kits, and also NCDC that you will call, that your number will be barred, or your number will, or it will say no response or something. Equip them as well to make them reachable. Guys, let us go to the question of the day. You can only self-isolate with one celebrity. Who are you picking? Let me know that in the comment section below. And guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Like this video, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Until we see next time. Peace.